there's a Chungus among us.
Nodding the head, telling me about Harley, and checking out the Big Chungus. Oh, nice to see you there. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to the Confluence Tap Room. We're back for another Beer a Week release video with the Chung guy, Big Chungus first. I'm Josh, production manager here, and I'm joined by my friend
John, sales manager here.
So Big Chungus, you guys may remember this last year, first release of this beer last year. It's our Wee Heavy brewed with heather, so pretty traditional, in quotation marks, Wee Heavy.
Is heather nice or rude?
It just depends which heather. You've seen the Heathers.
The Heathers.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. If you haven't seen the Heathers, definitely watch that movie. It's fantastic. So I think maybe we've discussed this before in a Wizard video, but it's not always been the case that beer was bittered with hops. It's kind of how like a lot of different spices would end up in some beers. You'd get like pine boughs and branches and heather. And heather has like a little bit of a bitterness, but also a floral character to it. It's not overwhelmingly strong in this beer. We add it in the whirlpool. So it's kind of a subtle note, but that generally like floral but not piney sort of bitterness you get at the end, that's the heather. So, John, this is your first time having this beer, right?
It is, yeah. I have never had this other than when we tasted it out of the barrel, but that's coming up.
John is new. He's only been here about, what, 3 months?
I think I just crossed, three and a half, yeah.
Yeah, so new with the team, but
yep.
Confluence drinker for a while.
A fan, longtime fan, but when you release over 100 beers a year,
you're going to miss some.
I'm going to miss some.
Yeah, that's true.
And when they are more limited like this beer is,
yes.
If I'm not standing here that day or that week, I miss it. So
yeah,
this one did slip past me.
It does go quick. This Big Chungus and the Old Chungus, which we'll be talking about in the other video, so check that out. They're both pretty limited. If you want to make sure you get it, I would say get down to the tap room. There will definitely be some that goes out to distribution, some Hy-Vees and whatnot, so you might have to hunt for it there. But both of them, pretty limited, and people really enjoyed them last year, so I don't think they're going to last a long time. What do you think?
Fantastic. I mean, really, really smooth. Definitely malt character. I got a little bit of, as we were talking, a little bit of prune, maybe fig coming through. Really rounds out the flavor of it, but it's really, really, it always amazes me when people look, they think dark is a flavor. Where this is such an easy drinking, darker beer. Yeah.
So this beer is a double mashed beer, similar to how we do, say, like the Ferryman's Russian Imperial Stout. So it's got a lot of, like, a very high gravity, original gravity, which just means the amount of sugar that's in the wort before the yeast goes to work. The Scottish yeast is actually like a lot of the English, the Irish, the Scottish yeasts. They tend to have a lot of fruity ester characteristics, not overwhelmingly, not as strong as the kind of fruit character you would get from an extinction event like a hazy IPA, right? But I think you're exactly right. Like a little prune, raisin, a little grapiness there, and that's predominantly from those yeast esters. But sweet without. I don't think it's cloying.
That's what I was just going to say. It's not holding on. It's just got that, but it's real smooth and it blends very, very well. So
it
really
stays really nice and full all the way through the palate. You don't have that kind of tail off at the end. It's a very satisfying finish.
Absolutely,
yeah. It's a classic. It's a big, heavy beer. What are we at? 11.5% on the Big Chungus. Does not. You don't taste alcohol.
You would never
guess.
You would never. You would never get there.
Yeah.
There's not. I'm not getting any high ABV flavors coming back at the end of the palate. It's fantastic.
If anything, it's the alcohol is really only contributing to the sweetness, which it often does in beers like this. So sweet, but not overly sweet. Malty. If you're the type of person that likes a nice big malty beer in these cold winter months, this beer is for you. It's right
perfect.
on the mark.
Absolutely.
Well, John, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
You guys, come down to the tap room, get yourself both of the Chungai. They're both something special, nice treat. Check us out on social media for all our future releases. Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for following us.
Cheers.